Good morning everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Gibson Family Farming. Today's a quick video of Meet the Family and a quick video talking about how we do our pigs and all about our pigs. I'd like to do a series of videos about how we do the different parts of our business. So we do free range pigs, cattle, potatoes, haylage for horses. So probably do a few videos just talking about how we do things, kind of getting into the swing of things. So this is my wife Rachel.
Hi.
Tell us what you do, Rachel.
So we also have a farm shop, and I work in the farm shop along with Jeff's brother Andrew, ordering the produce in for the farm shop from lots of different suppliers.
This is Sophia. Sophia is the middle daughter. Oldest daughter Isabel, she's working in the farm shop on Sundays. Say hi, Sophia.
Hello.
Sophia helps on a Sunday morning feeding the pigs, feeding the cows. And we have Martha, the youngest. Say hi, Martha. Martha loves the piggies. She's 10. And we're going to go and meet her pet pig in a minute. So we have about 400 free range pigs. That's 400 in total. That's about 35 to 40 sows at any one time. And that produces around 10 to 15 fat pigs a week for the farm shop. We've got one just giving birth here. She's really quiet around her at the minute. If they get up while they're giving birth, you end up with problems, but we can have a quick look in the back door. So these are only about an hour old now. Normally they have between 12 and 20 piglets. As they get older they have less. But she's about halfway through now, hopefully. We'll leave her alone now, they don't like being interrupted. We had 3 teams born yesterday. So these are 24 hours old now. They're already kind of twice the size. She had 19 this one, so we fostered 6 onto another pig. Good mummy, well done. Lots of little babies. These piglets are about 3 weeks old now. So they'll stay on their mum till they're about 6 or 7 weeks old. They're just getting used to eating nuts now. They're still feeding heavily off their mums. This is the beauty of free range pigs. They're just happy out in a nice natural environment. When I see pigs on concrete slatted floors in dark horrible barns, it makes something die inside of it, to be fair. This is just, they're just happy pigs out like this. You want to come say hello? These are the fat pigs, so these are the fat gilts. We separate the sexes off, so obviously we don't want them breeding with each other, with brother and sister. So we separate the males and females off. Marth, can you go inside and push them out? All happy laying out in the sun today. Push him out, Marth, make sure everyone's alright. How are they looking, Marth? Everyone look healthy? We live in a beautiful part of the world, so we live in Chillenden, which is in between Canterbury and Dover in Kent. Pretty rural. Do you like living in the countryside, Sophia?
Yeah.
Would you rather live in the town?
I'd rather live there.
Oh, good. What about you, Martha? Do you like living in the countryside?
Yeah.
I think sometimes Mummy would rather live nearer shops and...
No, I'm happy in the country.
Yeah. How many in there? Hey guys, that's 2 litters in this bed. You lot should not all be in there. She taught you this one. Give her a stroke, Muff. She loves it.
I think she's more friendly than Heidi.
Heidi's Martha's pet pig. So we had a go with saddleback pigs probably 6 or 7 years ago, just for a bit more of a rare breed trial, and the only one that really did any good was a pig that we've now called Heidi. So she's been kept on the farm as a bit of a pet, really. We're not allowed to send her to the abattoir, are we, Martha? So she's just had another litter of piglets now, and that's, we think it's 109 piglets she's had now. So all the time she keeps popping piglets out, she can stay, it's fine. Oh, and I nearly didn't introduce Fern. Fern, say hi. Hi, Fern. This is the fat male pig pen. This is where we're currently pulling fat pigs from the farm shop. So fat pigs have as much feed as they can eat. These old Booth 1 ton feeders we've had for 10 years now, but we're going on to more plastic products now. So the arcs are all plastic, so they don't rot away. We're just trying out some 1 ton plastic feeders as well. It seems to be working quite well, actually. I was worried that the water was going to run in them badly, but so far we've had a couple of really bad downpours and it hasn't flooded them out. It's nothing worse than having feeders full of wet, sloppy feed that you've got to try and dig it all out. Next pen is all the mummies and daddies, so this is where the magic happens. There's our main boar there, so there's 3 boars in here. We're quite lucky. Some people say that if you mix boars together they fight, but they've got lots of room here and we've never had a problem. So this is our main boar here, and you have to be a bit careful around boars. They can be aggressive and nasty, but this one is absolutely soft as soap. Hello, boy. And they came from a farm from Rattle Road Pigs up north, so we called him Fred after Fred Dibner. proper legend. And then the other one that looks like him, we named him after one of Fred's sons. But he's throwing terrific piglets, this pig. Since we changed our breeding stock, we used to keep our own breeding stock and breed our own replacement sows, but our numbers went through the floor. We were getting lots of litters of 5 and 6, and then they'd end up squashing a couple, and then you'd then only end up with 4 piglets. And we've gone back to a fresh stock from Rattle Row Pigs about 18 months, 2 years ago, and they're a Welsh pig cross a Duroc or a Duroc cross large white. And since we've done that, we've gone from averaging 4 or 5 piglets a litter alive to a good 13 to 14, which is not as good as some people do, but for us it's pretty good. Hello girls. That's one of the last few we got left of the ones we've bred ourselves. She's just starting to bag up now, so once they bag up, or they look like they're getting heavily pregnant, we'll move them into their own individual pens so that they give birth on their own. I don't know what's going on with this sow quite. She's absolutely mental. It's like human beings, you just get the odd one that's just got a complete and utter different temperament to the rest. So she has just had piglets. We have to keep our distance. I've been trying to hand feed her, get to be calmer and be more like the rest of the pigs really, but she's just got something wrong with her head. Hello girl. Just not a friendly, nice one, so she's probably going to have to go after this lot of piglets. We don't want to keep pigs like that in our breeding herd. They're just hard work. So the sows all have feeders. They have as much feed and water as they can eat, especially when they've got piglets. You want them eating as much as possible so that they're making as much milk as they can. These guys will be in a couple of weeks and their mum, and then we're separating off. Another pen that was born yesterday. So one out and about already. They're weird. Sometimes they'll stay indoors for a couple of weeks and won't come outside, and then we'll get the next pen in there. They're outdoors having a rummage around at 1 day old. Hello, mister. Hello. Run on, mummy. So I think this one's had 13. 13 is a nice amount, and somewhere between 10 and 15 is a nice amount of piglets. They can cope with that, alright. They put 14 to 16 teats, but not all of those teats produce as much milk as the rest, so 14 piglets is ideal really. Come in, Martha, you're going to introduce Heidi? Are you going to introduce Heidi? Hello, girl. Don't worry, I'm not going to get your piglets. Hello, girl. Hello. Are you introducing yourself? So this pig made herself a bed out in the weeds and gave birth outside. So then we had to go through the whole rigmarole of trying to move piglets and a sow. She made a big hole down here and decided to give birth outside. Which, if anyone knows, mummy pigs, when they've just had piglets, if you try and touch their piglets, they are vicious. If you ever see pigs in a field, don't feel that you can go in there and just give them a pat, because they will bite your arm off if you're not careful, especially if you don't know the pigs. This is Heidi's pen. We always put Heidi in the same pen so she knows where she is. She seems to be feeding half of the next door's pigs as well. How's she doing, Marth? She's got 8 piglets left now.
What is she?
They're normally coloured, but this team, they've got no. The other one's got a little bit of black on it, but then they've got the floppy ears from a saddleback. And she just spends most of her time flat out asleep, which is ideal for a sow. All you want them to do is just lay down nice and quietly and let the piglets suckle. It's pigs that keep getting up and down, that's how they swash them. And this pen's got the Clarkson's ringing. So we tried a few of these. I don't think they make much difference, to be honest. How is she, alright?
Yeah. She's enormous.
She is enormous, yeah. But she won't be by the time she's fed 10 piglets, or some of next doors as well, for the next 6 weeks. She'll be all skinny, won't she?
Yeah. She'll still be massive.
She'll still be massive, yeah. Right. Next door is where we have to put the weaners. So when we take them away from their mums, they can't just be held in with electric fence anymore for a while. You need to have a solid fence around them. They will try and get back to their mums, which is only natural. So they have to go in here and while they're weaned off. And Martha has got one more pet pig in here. So unfortunately in the summer we had a sow, in that really hot weather we had, a sow kill over and die the day after she'd had piglets. So there's 6 piglets in here we have to bottle feed. And when I told Martha that they were coming up to the field to go in with the other pigs, she got all upset. So she's chosen one. It's got yellow tags in it that we're going to keep for breeding. You're going to go in with them, Martha? You need to push them out of the arts.
I will.
What's your pig's name, Martha?
Daisy.
And where Daisy has been hand reared, she's an absolute pain.
Oh, don't bite. No!
Bitey. He's after you, Martha. Martha, it's your pig. Don't run away from her.
Why?
She's a little so.
I know.
You're naughty.
We try not to make too much of a fuss of them. You can make them too friendly, and
No,
at the end of the day they have got to go to the farm shop. But it's about giving them, they're probably only here for about 30 weeks before they go to the abattoir, and it's about giving them a high quality life, a happy life. That's Daisy, she's a killer pig.
Oh my god.
I know there's people who say, well, how can you bring yourself to take them to the abattoir? But if we didn't take them to the abattoir, they wouldn't be born in the first place, and that's the way you've got to look at it. So a happy life outdoors, contented, in a natural environment for a pig is what it's all about, and that's where you get the quality of meat from. Our little abattoir is only just 2 miles up the road, so they go from here 2 miles up the road, and then the shop's only a mile away from there. So our food miles are as low as anything. 3 food miles is pretty much unheard of, to be fair. It's a really tiny little abattoir, low stress. And well, that's our pigs. Hope you've enjoyed having a look at our pigs. The next video we'll have a little look at the cattle, I think. We're building a new cattle barn at the moment, which is quite a big thing for us. So for a small family farm that until 5 years ago this was just a tenant farm. 4 generations of tenant farmers on this farm, and tenant farmers back as far as any paperwork we can find. Yeah, so hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, it'd be great. We need to try and grow this channel if we can and show what we do. We look at a lot of different things. I spend half my life watching YouTube, on watching farming videos and different stuff, and we do a lot of different things, so hopefully it'll be interesting for everybody. Okay, thanks, goodbye.